That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable...
It's the Nerdy Spaceman here, and today we're going to be playing some more Monster Prom. So excited to be playing the rest of this. Last time we left off, I think we bought something that'll help us with, what was it, reverse Romanian... sex, it helps. Alright, so I think we're going to head to the classroom. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Huzzah! Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. Oh, that's what high school's for. Oh, thank God we got some smarts back. You gained +2 smarts. I might have to do that. A bunch. Polly seems really excited about trying a reverse Romanian Wilkson. Is Polly just going to be the only one that approaches me? And the only thing you have to do is to get all the needed supplies, which would be fine, except you have no idea what any of them are. Luckily, you've got a few spare minutes to try and figure this out. You do a quick search on your phone, because you assume the internet must know something about this, as long as it's related to a very weird sex fetishes. Nothing. Jesus, this might be her unique thing. While trying other keywords, you spot the Coven looking over at your phone.
Always the same with you.
I'm sorry. Okay, what? Could it possibly be they know something about the reverse Romanian Wilkson? No, they're always bitching so much about saving the world. They would never admit they're into those kind of very weird sex fetishes. Maybe you're not searching hard enough on the net. Maybe you're letting your prejudices blind you. There's not much more time to lose here. The solution is clear. You're tackling online searching in a very short-sighted way. You need to come up with unexpected search terms that'll point you in the right direction. You use your skills to get the students to admit they know what a... I kind of want to hear it from the three witches, not gonna lie. I think I want to. Oh no. You use your refined persuasion skills with the Coven, which include techniques such as repeating, "Tell me what a reverse Romanian Wilkson is," to the point of exhaustion. Is it because my charm's low, that's why I can do it? Dude, really? Of course we know what a reverse Romanian Wilkson is. The real question here is, why don't you know about it? I didn't know I came here to be disrespected. It's okay though. It's okay, it's all good. They taught us about it in our very weird sex ed classes. Oops, should have probably been going to class. Don't you ever pay attention in class? This is actually my first time going to class during the entire game, so nope. No, you're a lot more into romancing your classmates. Who would have thought that your classmates would be so useful this time? This is so lame. Our #1 priority is saving the world, but we can definitely share this on social media to get a good laugh without compromising our many adventures. And done. Whoa, that was kind of evil. Maybe this season's motif is us getting lured to the dark side. Nah, it was just fun. Bye. No! Now everyone, including Polly, knows you don't know anything about very weird sex stuff. You lose a great opportunity, all your credibility, and also -2 fun and -1 charm. So, I just wanted some fun. Just wanted... They didn't even tell me what it... Oh my gosh, they were a great deal of help. Freaking clicks. Let's talk to you. You're taking a break from socializing to eat your lunch when someone punches you in the knee. It's the Slayer. She's hiding under your table.
Prepare to die!
Oh. I am preparing. Eat knee pain, freak. Now I'm going to punch you your other ow. You just threw your apple at her. Finally, a use for that red delicious. You defeated the Slayer. She flees, leaving 2 choice pieces of loot behind. The loot flashes rapidly, getting ready to disappear, almost as if you're in some kind of video game. No time to contemplate the nature of existence. Pick some loot before it's all gone. Adoy. Garlic rice and holy water. Holly. Amazing. One monster's weakness is another monster's dinner. A gun that shoots steaks with... I kinda like this one. You scooped up the sweet gun and go about your day. Obviously, you're not going to use it to kill any of your monsters. You're a monster, not a monster. But later in biology class, the teacher calls on you without warning. You panic, because who has time to do the reading when you're trying to smooch your classmates? But your panic turns to self-assurance when you hear the teacher question, "What do flies do?" Rather than responding with lame spoken words, you respond by firing a wooden stake straight into the chalk. Jesus Christ. Okay, game, exclaims the teacher. Why, that's exactly right. Congratulations. I just used a weapon in class and didn't get in trouble. You meant to shoot the teacher, but hey, whatever works. You gain +4. Hey, we got back to go. My stats do not match my personality at all. To be fair, I'm being a tiny bit rebellious. I think I'm gonna go to class again. Yeah, I'm gonna go to class again. And then... yeah, we're gonna go to class again. That day, you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. He's a bit bitter, and in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you excelling at cliched movie tropes. You gain +2 smarts and +1 valuable life insight. That will help you face the difficulties of being young. Excuse me. In the middle of everything, a portal opens up and swallows Vera, Polly, and Liam. You dive in to rescue them and straight into the season finale of The Interdimensional Bachelor. What the? Oh my. Good lord. Help. I'm in danger of spraining my eyes from rolling them so hard. Oh my god, we're on a game show? Yes, indeed. Tonight, you three will answer a series of trivia questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes I'm gonna win. I don't even care what the prize is. I love Polly. You're what? Your wife? What a revolting premise. So you're saying we're supposed to respond to a series of questions and scenarios, our answers to which will make us more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome with you. That's extremely problematic. I can't think of anyone who would ever want to play such a Todd dating. Everyone stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question. Polly's amazing. That's the spirit. Question number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal. But before Polly can answer, you buzz in yourself. Now's your chance to give an answer that will end the competition and send the prince packing. I present you with my grandmother's wedding ring, still attached to my naked grandmother. Jaw unhinges. Bees pour out. You'd give me your own grandmother? How heartless. Do you really take your family that much for granted? Where do you have piles of grandmother's clothes? And why is she naked? Did she consent to this? Or are you stripping your grandmother naked and then trading her and her jewelry? What is this game? I resent the implication that to be fair, I did choose that. I resent the implication that a marriage to me would be a sham, but otherwise, I agree. Next contestant, ideal proposal, go. Ooh, suicide pact. Suicide. They're trying to get, this game is just like, how can we get the player in trouble with YouTube? I do the thing where I drop the ring in the champagne glass, except instead of a ring, it's poison. That's so romantic. Alright, let's take a commercial break and be back after these messages. The prince, apparently not into suicide pacts, kicks you all out of his dimension and vanishes. Technically, you accomplished your goal, but now all your friends think you're a grandma abuser. You lose -2 fun and charm. What is my... To be fair, my fun was pretty high, so I'm not too upset.
Let's do this!
Let's get it. Let's do this. Yeah. Yee. Alright, should I go to class to get more smart? Or actually, I'm gonna buy something.
Hey, stranger.
Hey, why would you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird stuff instead? Actually, it's... I read it as stuff, but it's actually shit. Anything else to help me with... High school social life is so hard nowadays that hiring a PR agent is totally a thing. You could get a fake tattoo. Or Latin accent. Problem is that I can only buy like one thing. I think I like that PR.
See you
agent.
later.
Yeah. Who would want to save money for their college fund when you could spend it on weird stuff that's most likely useless? That's the spirit champ. What is this person's name? Was it? I don't even know. Noob.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. I wonder how this works as a multiplayer game. I don't know. It feels single player, but was this actually designed to be multiplayer? Who should I sit with? We should sit with Polly. I need to get good with Polly. When you arrive at their table, you find that Polly and Liam aren't eating, they're just taking pictures of their food. Welcome to the don't need to eat, so we just take dope food pics zone, baby. Oh yeah, true. We believe that food, like heavy construction machinery, should be seen and not tasted. Ah, that's a very interesting analogy. Yeah, I mean, have you ever tasted heavy construction machinery? Have you? I don't know, maybe. My weekends are usually kind of a blur. Like last Saturday, there will be plenty of time to chronicle your sex exploits. I don't know, want to know what sex you had with heavy construction machinery, Polly. Right now, we need to focus on these food pics. While Liam and Polly were busy bantering, you were busily arranging a dope food pic of your own, and now to complete your masterpiece, a food pic, but instead of food, it's just a bottle of whiskey with ketchup on it. You level your phone at Liam just as he's about to snap a food pic, but his vampire reflexes are too quick for you. Ha! Trying to out-meta the MetaMaster, are you? We'll see about that. Liam leaves his phone at Polly, just as she's about to take a food pic. Now you're taking a food pic of a food pic of a food pic! My god! Wow. Are we pointing our phones at each other now? I want to play too! Suddenly, Polly's got her phone pointed at you. It's a food pic of 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 a food of a... We've done it! We've created the meta triangle! The most meta shape in existence! This is our finest hour! What the... The world around you dissolves into green columns of numbers and letters. You've done it! You can see the code! You are the one! I'm Neo! The program with the video game you were in awards you by raising your relationship points with the character known as Liam. I don't get to see those points though, so... Alright.
Let's do
Should I go to class? Yes, let's do this. Let's go to class. That day you are astonished by the new stuff you learn in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Wait, it's not about that? Who would have thought that class would actually be useful? What a wonderful surprise. You gain +1 valuable lesson, good luck trying to use that in this game, and +2 smarts. Is that it? Later you see Liam beaming to himself. Liam? Beaming? Oh my. It appears that my application to write for Virtue magazine was received and accepted. I knew my pitch would hook them. Imagine the edgiest, most irreverent article subject you can think of. Now double it. That's my article subject. You see, I used a writing technique on them called lying. It's very effective indeed. Up until they call your bluff. Now I've got to actually write an article and I've got no idea what to write. You! Save me from the consequences of my actions. You're just an idea that lives up to my own hype. A passionate argument for the legislation of recreational... What? A chilling expose of the pasta industry's griffin trafficking. That's boring. Ah, yes! Magizoological... Wow. We're gonna have a great time pronouncing words. Magizoological... Okay. You got this, me. I've got this. Okay. Nope, I give up. Magizoological welfare is a very hot topic right now. I'm pretty sure that's a word in Harry Potter, too. And I just had griffin pasta the other day, and it was delicious. But if the suffering of the griffins is greater than the deliciousness of their taste, then this is something the public must know about, specifically from me. Soon thereafter, you see Peace and Virtue by new correspondent Liam Dick Lioncourt. Griffin pasta, delicious but deadly. For the griffin, not for you. Wait, does this mean you have to stop eating griffin pasta? Whatever, you gain +2 smart. Nice! I don't have to go to class as much. And +1 boldness. Oh, we're on week 6. Ah, jeez, man.
Let's do this.
Alright. Where have we not been to as much of? The gym. Have we been to the gym at all now that I think about it? We have not been to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Yes, sir, I actually like dodgeball. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to the spectacular comeback. Hey, don't call it a comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Nice. Later, you see Liam rolling his eyes at his phone. You ask him what's up before he can roll them right out of his head. I'm having trouble with my status on Facebook. I expressed a positive opinion about bug manicures, which I obviously meant ironically, but now my so-called friends are responding with blatantly unironic pictures of themselves with centipedes glued to their nails. I know being aloof and misunderstood is my brand, but I want to be misunderstood on my terms, not theirs. What kind of status could I post that would be idiot-proof? Vague blog for flat-out post that everyone currently reading this status is an idiot. I kind of... But I feel like your friends would hate you. Screw it. Now, there's an idea. Being straightforward is so obvious that it's obscure. When's the last time anyone actually said what they were thinking to a fellow being? It's revolutionary. My god, sincerity is such a rare commodity. Perhaps they'll even assume I'm being ironic. I could say anything. I like bubblegum country. I wish I could get away with wearing pink jeggings. I think conventionally attractive people are hot. Are things I would say sincerely if they were true, which, I mean, whatever. You know what you're getting Liam for his birthday. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts. Wonderful, wonderful. Week 6, noon. Oh,
Let's do this!
Okay, let's see what we got here. No, where's Polly sitting? Polly's... They both sit with each other. Or maybe we should talk over here. No. Frick, I don't know which one to do. I haven't talked to them in a while. No, I'm gonna for sure sit here. Liam and Polly aren't alone at their table. They're flanked by 2 beefy hobgoblins in school security uniforms. What do these 2 have? Bodyguards now? They aren't bodyguards. They're food guards. Principal Giant Spider found out we weren't eating during lunch, so he assigned guards to us because he thinks we have an eating disorder. And we do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead. Except it's not an eating disorder, it's an identity and a lifestyle. Death style. Whatever. The point is that they won't let us leave until we've eaten our food, which will be never. And I have a meeting of the Smug Superiority Club to conduct next period. I can't be late. If you could just figure out a way around these food guards for us, I'd be super grateful. Like, in a sexy way. Oh my. Well, you can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendishly clever plan. Dump all of Polly's food onto... Oh my god, why do I gotta do it to them like that? I mean, she, like, genuinely can't... Wait, why can't he eat? You can eat, right? Vampires can technically eat, right? Yeah, I'm dumping all of... With all the deftness and raw sexuality of Indiana Jones, you empty Polly's food onto Liam's plate. And his lap. Ah, stop that! It's too much food! I can't even artfully arrange it for a decent food pick. Meanwhile, I seem to have eaten 100% of the food on my plate. No problem. Nothing to see here. Luckily for you and Polly, the hobgoblins are complete idiots with no object permanence. They instantly believe Polly's horrible lie. You traitors! I thought we were in this together! You thought? That was your first mistake. That's literally what I say! I love Polly. Polly's my favorite now just for that. I say those 2 things. Oh my god. I stay high all the time, so I never think, okay, Polly. You and Polly ditch the cafeteria and then ditch school and do so many drugs you end up in a ditch. So responsible. Alright, the last thing before prom, I believe.
Let's do this!
Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna actually go to class, because I want good stats for class time. That day, your teacher delivers an amazing and creative performance that blows all your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Your teacher gains +10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates. Or is he? We hope not. Oh, and you gain +2 smarts or whatever. Hooray! Later, you see Liam. What? This game really wants me with Liam. Liam scrolling through his phone, looking like the embodiment of Inu. Hey, space woman, what are you doing? Stalking classmates for romantic purposes and offering rather absurd advice? Magnificent! I could use some rather absurd advice. I was exchanging messages with a werekoala, that's a thing, on this dating site, and all was going well for a time.
Lame.
But I've grown tired of our exchanges. He's a bit clingy, and being clingy is my 7th biggest turnoff. That's kind of down the list, bud. Right between sarcasm, illiteracy, and actually being a pickle, and not a person. The postmodern protocol dictates for me just to ghost him and never talk to him again. But that's horrible, and I would never do that to someone. You see, I, Liam, handsomely mysterious, yet a true gentleman. Okay, Liam. But neither do I want the emotional turmoil of telling him how I really feel and having an actual conversation about it. So, what an ordeal. So I've settled on just sending him a bunch of emojis and then never texting him again. That should do it, right? The thing is, how can I convey this complex array of sentiments through the friendly language of emojis? This is your time to shine. So, Liam, you excel at complex sentiments, so he might someday feel like sharing them with you. Maybe croissant, school bus, shooting star, trumpet, crocodile. This one, little vampire, growing disinterested and overly attached. Koala. Let's try that. What? That's so nuanced. Let's send it right now. He's texting me back. Let's see. Liam, even if it hurts my heart, I understand how you feel. Maybe you're right. Maybe we used to be like a croissant, and now we're just a school bus. Maybe we should now do as shooting stars do and look for the trumpet to our crocodile. Farewell, my purple shooting star. Perfect! No more overly attached werekoala, and I can still have a clear conscience. Can somebody teach me emoji language? Because what? I must admit, your emoji poetry has touched my soul. You're an artist, and the smartphone is your gentle heart. Maybe one day you could show me your feelings through delicate emojis, too. I'm good. You were basically so nervous that you selected a bunch of emojis at random, but it worked! Sweet, and who knows, maybe Liam is the trumpet to your crocodile. I'm gonna start using that now. The trumpet to my crocodile. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity. Oh, the Monster Prom draws near. Who will you ask to prom? I'm asking Polly.
Bye.
Ask Polly to the prom? Yes, sir.
Let's do this!
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Wow. What? Your boredom on a stick? Wait, what was my...
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
What stat do I need? A meta ghost? Pass.
No way,
See ya.
boo.
Failing at Monster Prom broke the essential process of growing up in your life. You became fixated on it and you never became a functional adult, and now you're just an old person that sits at parks and talks to strangers about the time you almost got a date to the Monster Prom? Jesus Christ. It is as weird and as sad as it sounds. Well then. 15 out of 421 events. I got no endings. Well then. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Polly's drug cooking skills proved useful, and she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry. Wow. But in her free time, she still cooks the okay. Her greatest inventions so far are watermelon-flavored ecstasy and a thing called Ellis Dope. Okay. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He's written a book about it. Okay. Scott became a world-renowned athlete, but he ended his career to come back to his hometown and took on the job of the athlete he admired the most. Now he's back at high school again, working as the coach. Interesting. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone. Just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that way called youth. But once again, we were young and afraid, or unafraid, and we were ready to start. Okay, is that it? Oh, these are pictures and stuff. Yo, I completely forgot he was the character, that guy in black. Do I actually have to... Oh, what did I do? Oh. Unlocked. You just unlocked an erotic... Okay. Lock. You've unlocked 8 new images in the gallery. Well, dang. Oh. Cool. I got art of... That's cool. More art. Oh, this is the art from, like, selections and stuff. Okay. And no endings. Should I try to go back and get an ending? I feel like I have to, like, get accepted by, like, one person. I'm gonna have to try to get accepted by one person, at least. I gotta try to. So, I guess we're doing one more episode of this. I honestly thought this would be it until second term, but now I gotta play first term again, because this game is way too realistic and has given me the same outcome that real life has, in which I have no date. So yeah. If you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like and subscribe, and make sure you check out my Twitch. I'll be live streaming a bunch of stuff. That's in the link in the description below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Dirty mouth and ash on my feet. Cold summer in minds like a dream. Pickpocket and thin lockets and sunny streaks. I wish my heart was warmer than groceries.